Hi, everyone. Meteorologist Collin Rogers here. Right now, all is quiet across the region. We are seeing some partly cloudy skies, more cloud cover north of I-96 right now. Maybe even a few flurries still flying out there across portions of Muskegon, Ottawa, and Kent County. But we will notice more of a widespread accumulating snow that returns late tonight, and that continues into our Wednesday as well, especially during the morning hours. We'll see a widespread accumulating snow, and then that'll turn to some scattered snow showers for our Wednesday afternoon. Now, tomorrow, we actually do warm up a little bit. Temperatures look to climb up into the upper 20s and the lower 30s. So there is going to be snow falling. That'll make for a slick morning commute. But hopefully during the afternoon hours, that snow lightens up. Temperatures climb up into the upper 20s, lower 30s. Salt will be much more effective on those roads. Hopefully, we can get some of those roads cleared during the afternoon hours of our Thursday, or our afternoon hours of our Wednesday, rather, because then we have some much colder air on the way for the late week. And that is the same case as we cruise into the weekend. We're talking highs struggling to make it up to zero and low temperatures dropping well below zero. I'll get into that here in just a little bit. But right now we do have some mainly cloudy skies over downtown Kalamazoo. You know, I was getting some photos sent in from some viewers where we're seeing some clear skies, some faint northern light sightings right now. So if you are in more of a rural spot, less lighting around you in a really dark location, point your camera up to the sky if it's if you're getting a little bit of partial clearing right now, and you may just see a glimpse of the northern lights. But all is quiet right now. That's not going to be the case here in a few hours. We'll start to see some snow making its way into West Michigan. So here's a look at temperatures. We're in the single digits where there's clearing, where there's cloud cover. That's where temperatures right now are in the teens. It feels a lot colder. It feels like we're below zero in many spots. If not the single digits, pretty much all across West Michigan. So here's what we're looking at, though. We're noticing snow showers over portions of northern Illinois, Iowa, southern Minnesota, Wisconsin. This is moving in our direction. This is a little clipper system that will bring us some accumulating snow late tonight, and that'll continue into the morning hours of our Wednesday. So we do have winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings. Those were issued from the National Weather Service earlier this afternoon. Most of us are under the winter weather advisory for a widespread 2 to 6 inches of snow. However, we are expecting higher amounts in portions of Ottawa, Muskegon, and Oceana counties. That's where they're under a winter storm warning. They're expecting a widespread 3 to 8 inches, but we could see some localized amounts as high as a foot in some spots. Some very localized spots could see as much as a foot, where we get those heavier bands of lake effect snow that develops. All right, so let's go ahead and time things out. Hour by hour, we'll notice snow spreading into West Michigan after the midnight hour. So if you're going to be out and about before midnight, you should be fine. It's after midnight. That's when we'll see some more widespread snow showers developing, and that continues into our Wednesday morning. So with that, with temperatures in the lower 20s, the upper teens, and some snow showers falling at a moderate rate for most of us, expect some slick conditions for the Wednesday morning commute. I would plan on giving yourself some extra time. If you do park outside, you'll probably need to, clear the snow off the cars, right? Once we get into the afternoon hours, though, around lunchtime, we'll start to notice that widespread snow pushing out. And then we'll just see some scattered snow showers throughout our Wednesday afternoon. We will hold on to cloudy skies, but look at those temperatures climbing up into the upper 20s, if not the lower 30s for a few. So that's going to be good to get those roads clear, right? Once you're under 15 degrees, salt nearly ineffective. The warmer you get, the more effective that salt becomes, right? So when we're in the upper 20s, the lower 30s, most of us will be drying up during the afternoon hours tomorrow, just some light scattered snow showers. Hopefully we can get some treatment down on those roads and have some, hopefully, some significant improvement out on those roads tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Now, it does look like we'll see another round of accumulating snow that moves through Wednesday night, and throughout the day on Thursday, it looks like we'll have some lake effect snow showers. And then after that, we have some much colder air that's on the way. Or we're talking temperatures are going to be in the single digits, teens, or below zero for much of the day Thursday, all of Friday, all of Saturday, all of Sunday, most of Monday. It may not be until next Tuesday that we see temperatures climbing back up to around 20 degrees. So some frigid air that's on the way, right? Here's a look at how much snow we are expecting. This is just tonight through midday tomorrow. A good chunk of us will see 3 to 6 inches of snow, I think. We could see some higher amounts north of Holland, and we will see lower amounts, especially northeast of Grand Rapids. And then for some of our southern counties that border the Indiana line there, we'll be looking at some lower amounts as well. I will say some of the runs that have come in here over the last hour or so, we get usually most models give us 4 runs a day. So some of our high-res models have just come in over the last hour or so, and they have backed down on totals just a little bit. I don't like to change the snowfall forecast right before an event happens, but I will say we may see the lower end of a lot of these ranges here for most of West Michigan if that trend holds. So just something to keep in mind. Still, we are expecting accumulating snow late tonight and tomorrow morning. The timing hasn't changed, so we should still expect slick spots for the Wednesday morning commute. Give yourself some extra time if you do have somewhere to be tomorrow morning, if you're heading to work, school, doctor's appointment, whatever it may be, right? All right, let's go ahead and look at some of these comments here. Falling and breaking your wrist, hand, and thumb, especially your dominant hand, hurts. Oof. Well, hopefully you're getting better soon. Linda, good evening to you. Checking in from Mottville. Good evening to you. Carla, hello from West Portage. Thanks for tuning in. Aaron asking about school tomorrow in South Haven. It's a tough call for tomorrow, to be honest with you. We'll have to see what those superintendents decide. Melissa, good evening to you. Checking in from Grand Junction. Gary, hopefully you just saw that hour by hour that I just showed. Dave, I'll watch it snow. Yeah, hopefully you can just watch it from inside, right? Makes things a lot better. Timmy, in Battle Creek all day. Must be a night too. Janet, hello to you. Daniel, how's Hastings look? Daniel, looks like right now my forecast calls for 3 to 6. Probably going to be on the lower end of that range, though, in Hastings. Dawn, good evening to you. Joanne asking me to turn the snow machine down. I wish I could, right? Janet, almost 6 o'clock and not dark. Hallelujah. Oh, yeah. We're seeing some improvement in the sunrise and sunset category, right? Alicia, good evening to you. Checking in from Battle Creek. Hello, Brandy from Otsego, and Ellen checking in from Portage. All right, let's go ahead and look at the cold weather that is on the way, all right? We have a high of 20 on Thursday. That's during the morning hours. Temperatures will actually fall throughout the day on Thursday, and it's all because we have a cold front that'll be moving through. So that's why we could see some lake effect snow showers on Thursday. I don't expect us to see any of those real high totals on Thursday. Looks like we'll just see some light lake effect snow showers, maybe a few inches in the snow belt. But temperatures will be falling throughout the day. So by Thursday night, we'll be dropping down to around 0, single-digit temperatures for your Friday. I think a good chunk of Friday will actually be below 0. So frigid day, wind chills in that -5 to -15 range pretty much all day on Friday. Saturday, temperatures in the single digits again. It's not until Sunday we could get back up into the teens. So some really cold air on the way. I'll go ahead and show you that in the 7 day as well, those lows as well. But tonight, we'll see some snow developing after the midnight hour. An inch or two for most of us, maybe some areas up to 3 inches. Temperatures will actually rise during the overnight hours. So expect the coldest conditions to be right about now. And then we'll notice those temperatures actually increasing throughout the overnight hours. So tomorrow morning, we're looking at a widespread accumulating snow that will end around lunchtime. We'll just see some scattered off and on lighter snow showers Wednesday afternoon. Temperatures climbing up into the upper 20s and the lower 30s. So that's some good news there. We will see those warmer temperatures, which will be easier to clear that snow off the road tomorrow afternoon. So hopefully those road crews can get on top of things tomorrow afternoon. I know it's been so hard to clear those roads with just how cold it is. You know, your average road salt doesn't really do much if it's below 15 degrees. So it'll be nice to have those warmer temperatures, hopefully melt some of that snow off the roads tomorrow afternoon. Then we have Thursday. We're looking at some more accumulating snow Wednesday night into early Thursday, possibly some light lake effect snow on Thursday afternoon, temperatures falling throughout the day, and then just downright frigid conditions Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday we get back into the upper teens, but still going to be cold, no doubt about that. below average pretty much, well, really every single day in the next 7 days. And that'll probably be the trend through the end of January, which, by the way, February 1st starts 2 Sundays from now. So we still got a ways to go, but we might not make it above freezing until February. All right, let's go ahead and get to some of these more comments. All right. Hello to you, Melissa from Battle Creek. Jeanette, checking in from Coldwater. All right, Chris, is there snow coming to New Buffalo Friday night? Possibly some light snow showers, Chris, especially like closer to the lakeshore, so kind of in that New Buffalo area. But I don't expect much. Things can change with that finicky, lake effect snow when we have more of a northwesterly wind. But for now, we could see some minor snow accumulation, it looks like. But make sure you're just staying tuned to the latest forecast. Nicole, good evening to you. Rebecca, not looking forward to the commute from Albion to Kalamazoo tomorrow morning. Just take it slow. Give yourself some extra time. I know it means getting up a little earlier, but it'll make your commute a lot easier if you're not rushing, right? Jillian, chance of school closing tomorrow in Kalamazoo. It's a tough one. I think it'll be this one will be a wait and a see what it looks like tomorrow morning, I think, for a lot of the superintendents. Pamela, hello to you. Checking in from Bangor. Jennifer, Portage and Texas Township. Are we on the lighter or heavier side? Probably, like 3 to 6 is what I have right now for that area. So, all depend where we get those kind of heavier, steadier bands that kind of setting up. So anywhere from 3 to 6 inches for now, I'd say, Jennifer. Let's see. Trey. School for Battle Creek. I think it's a tomorrow morning decision for a lot of the superintendents. Jerry, hello to you. Yes, sure has been cold. No doubt about that. Mikey, happy Taco Tuesday to you. Actually had some tacos for dinner. They were delicious. Johnny, hello to you. Checking in just saying thank you. You're very welcome. Alicia, wind chill tomorrow. Battle Creek. We'll be feeling like the 20s, if not the teens, pretty much all day, Alicia. So not horrible. It's actually the warmest day of the next 7 to 10 days. Janet, yes, me too. Ellen, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Heather, you're very welcome. Drive safe as well. And Evelyn, asking if I could please bring spring. It'll be here. It'll be here eventually, right? We know it's got to come eventually. But for those of you just tuning in, we do have winter weather advisories for most of West Michigan. Widespread 2 to 6 inches expected. Winter storm warnings for those heavier totals up in Ottawa, Muskegon, and Oceana counties. That's what they're expecting, 3 to 8 widespread, but we could see some localized amounts up to a foot of snow where those heavy lake effect bands end up setting up. They're under the winter storm warning because we have a southwesterly wind tonight, tomorrow morning. So those are the areas that are favored to see those heavier lake effect snow bands, right? Anywhere north of Holland. So that's why they're under the warning. Everyone else, though, is under a winter weather advisory for a widespread 2 to 6 inches of snow. I'll go over hour by hour one more time, just in case you're just tuning in. Widespread snow develops after midnight. Accumulations start well after midnight, and we'll see some widespread accumulating snow tomorrow morning. So plan for a slick morning commute. Temperatures will start off around 20, but we do make it into the upper 20s and the lower 30s tomorrow afternoon. We could see some scattered snow showers for your Wednesday afternoon, but not everyone will see snow later in the day on Wednesday. I think everyone, though, dealing with it for the Wednesday morning commute. With those warmer temperatures, hopefully we can melt some of that snow off the road. Another chance for some accumulating snow late Wednesday night and early Thursday, and then we'll see more of a switch over to lake effect snow showers for the day on Thursday as a cold front swings through the region. That'll bring a northwesterly wind and some much colder air. Here's how much snow I'm expecting. This is the latest snowfall map. Some runs have come in on the lower end as of the last hour or so. So I'm still going with this forecast. It does concern me a little bit that we're seeing this downward trend right before the event happens. But still, I think for the most part, this is still a pretty good forecast. We may just see like the lower end of this forecast for many of us if this trend continues to be the case. All right, let me go ahead and switch you back to the 7-day. I'll leave you off with that. Mikey, thank you so much. Heather. Yeah, sand is what I've seen the city of Kalamazoo laying down at intersections. So that does help with the traction It's just we don't have anything to really melt the snow right now when it's this cold, right? But that will be a different story tomorrow afternoon. Yes, really cold for several days, Timmy, that's for sure. Erica, hello to you. Denise, checking in from South Haven. How does the weekend look? Downright frigid, Denise, for everyone. You're very welcome, Mikey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Nicole, checking in from Battle Creek. Good evening to you. Becky from Decatur. Yeah, cold for sure, Timmy, this weekend. Katie, it's possible. It looks like after Tuesday, we actually get a little colder again next week. So it's possible that we see some single-digit high temperatures again for the middle of next week. We'll have to see. That's a long ways out, but that's what it looks like right now. Ellen drove in today. Portage roads were good. Kalamazoo streets were slushy. Thanks for that report, Ellen. Joanne, yeah, it helps to have the short commute, right? Tennessee in the house. Thanks, Kay, for checking in. Kathleen. Yeah, I wish I could. I wish I could. Lynn, hello to you, checking in from North Muskegon. Yeah, it's that's one area that could get those higher totals late tonight and tomorrow. Andrea, Marshall tomorrow. I just showed you that snow map, 3 to 6 for Marshall. Jeanette, yeah, I have seen some pictures of the Northern Lights coming in. So it's very faint. You may not see it with your naked eye, but if you hold your phone up, you could be getting a little glimpse of the Northern Lights there. Go out, give it a try. Just stay warm, bundle up, right? Katie, hello to you. Timmy, Ellen, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Ellen. And Joanne, yeah, very cold, right? Very cold. Jesse checking in from the Berg. Tomorrow we'll just see the snow during the morning, widespread accumulating snow, and then we'll notice some more widely scattered snow showers, but a lot of us drying up Thursday afternoon. Warm up in the future, Andrew is asking. Yeah, February. February is when it looks to warm up a bit. Jane. Yeah, okay, so a lot of people ask about school closings. You can check our website, wwmt.com/weather/clothing. So you can just look at, on Google, just look up WWMT closings, and we'll have all those closings there for you. I think it's really gonna be tomorrow morning decision, and that's up to the superintendents to see what the roads look like, right? I can tell you what the forecast is. I can't tell you how those roads are gonna look necessarily though. You know, it all kind of depends on, you know, those road crews and how able and often they're able to get out on those roads. All right, so that's your 7-day forecast. I'll be on Arc West Michigan at 10 o'clock, News Channel 3 at 11. Meteorologist Jeff Porter, he's in dark and early tomorrow morning, 4:30 till 9 a.m. He will be giving you the latest conditions, your out the door conditions. And also we should have some drive lives for you, looking at what those road conditions look like for you tomorrow morning. Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson, he's back tomorrow evening. He'll have you at 5, 5:30, and 6 on News Channel 3 and on the Facebook Live at 9 o'clock like normal. All right, have a good one. If you don't already, follow me on Facebook, Collin Rogers, WWMT, and I'm on X or Twitter. That's Collin_WWMT. Have a good evening. Stay safe out there. Stay warm as well.